Yeah, I
Yeah.
was talking to a guy last week. So they're in the healthcare space, and he was new to his role. He's wearing a zillion hats, but
Mm.
he said, I think we touch an invoice 7 times, meaning when
I've
it's
heard that before.
created,
Yep.
we got a customer, it gets passed, someone else handles it, it goes over here, it goes down here. And so I said, well, why don't we do this? Just document that. I don't care how it's documented, but then let's get back together and review all the people and the whys around that. He didn't really have any whys around it. He just said it goes from here to here and here to here and here to here. And then we ultimately get it sent out, and then we try and process it and all this. We sat down and typed that out and then put it into chat, and in real time said, okay, improve this process, identify the friction. I only want one person to touch this before it goes out.
Yep.
How can we do that efficiently? We're not talking about eliminating jobs or doing any of that stuff. Just make it better.
Right.
And this total investment in time was maybe 30 minutes.
Wow.
But his reaction was just priceless, because he's the same way. He's like, wow, the way we do things, it's the human interaction, it's the touch and the this and the that, and it's so important to our culture. I said, yeah, but however, if you could do that but 10 times faster, wouldn't you want to?
Right.
And so we did that. We punch it in, and out comes this. Not only here's how to improve it, here's who shouldn't be touching it, and here's how to then change it right now. He literally sat forward and he went, oh my God. He goes, this is so obvious.
You know, one of the things we work on with founders is you've got to let data help you make some decisions, right?
Yeah.
They're smarter decisions. But now you've got the opportunity. And one of the things that was talked about 10 years ago was, going back to this 30 years ago, internet is just a newborn then, right? And we're all getting used to the internet. And then you fast forward 15 years and we're all pretty comfortable with e-commerce and the internet. But now we've got this big data to contend with. We know we have a lot of data at our fingertips. And it's really hard because big data is not meaningful. Yeah. Small insights is the meaningful part. And getting to small insights has been a struggle for several years.
Like, what's an example of a small insight?
Small insight on all of the marketing data you could consume. Yeah. You could consume impressions, engagements, across all marketing channels. Yeah. What's the small insight from that so that you can use it to make a better decision for the future of your business, right?
So the now what?
Yeah. So the now what? Well, AI just made that 1,000 times easier.
Yeah, so fast.
Right?
Yeah.
Upload all of your marketing analytics, upload all of your financials, and let it give you at least a baseline set of small insights. You may still need to look those over and go, is that right? Does that make sense? How do I make decisions from that? But it just cut off hours of analysis and put small insights in your lap within, I don't know, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's the thing, to just encourage, if it's a founder or even if it's somebody that's just in sales, how do I do this faster and better?
Yes.
Wouldn't you want to?
Right.
And there's that fear of like, they're going to replace me. I'm going to lose my job. Well, what if you were so amazing at it, utilizing this tool, that they couldn't replace you?
Right.
Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Right.
And that's the same as if you're founder of a company. Just how do I differentiate and just do things with speed, stealth, and urgency? Just.
Yep.
And it used to be in the old days. You remember when we were kids, it was like, well, you had to hire more people. You just had to hire.
Always manpower. It's always a manpower conversation.
More people at it.
Yep.
Oh my God, the training, the onboarding, and the this and the that. And then, 7 out of 10 wouldn't work out, and 3 out of 10 would be amazing, and you'd start over. And I think those days are completely gone.